notification. Hey everyone, we were over at Miss Ivy B's in Jen Reeves' house. I was hanging out in their chat, and they were getting off, and they were having a party going on. So many people didn't want to end it. Ivy asked if I was going to go live, and I was like, yeah. And then Miss Ivy wanted to do a Jivey raid, thanks to Nita. So we're doing a Jivey raid over to my house. I bought yarn, guys. I've got stuff to show. I do. So Sunday, What If I Could John C. and Dawn Yarndale had a birthday party. Sorry. They had their birthday party, and Miss Frosty ABD gifted me her winnings, and then I also won a prize myself. So I've got that to show, and then I went to Hobby Lobby. There's Joey Bird. There's Miss Frosty. Hello. Man, speaking of, that was really creepy in a great way. I say your name and you appear. I summoned you. No. Come on, Birdie. Now she stole my straw. Joey Bird. No. Hold on, let me go get her. She wants to come say hi. Hey, Susan, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Here. Never mind, she changed her mind. She's a complete goof. So yeah, we did some shopping. Joey is saying hello because she knows that now I'm talking more than just in a regular conversation, so she feels she needs to be a part of it. But yeah, I won 2 Lego sets. I am so excited. So the first one I won is this one. It's a 3-in-1 parrot, a frog, or a fish. Thing is I love all of these. I have a parrot. I love frogs. And where's the fish? The fishy. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, I kind of want to do the parrot just because I have my Lego parrot already. But if anyone knows me and my frogs, I frog. I love froggies. Not that I like to frog my crochet stuff, but yeah. So I think I'll just do the parrot to match this parrot, so that way they have friends. They can have a friend. I guess frogs and birds can be friends. So that was the first one. Don't fall. The second one is Dolby. I was so excited. I am a Harry Potter junkie. Like, it used to be worse in the earlier days of Harry Potter. You know, I would never like completely fanned out or geeked out on it, but to get the books, yes, I've waited in many midnight book releases to get Harry Potter books. Yeah, so I was so excited. So thank you, Dawn and Mr. Yarndale, and most thank you to Miss ABD for gifting me this wonderful Lego set. This one I will do on a live probably. I love the flowers on the bottom of the parrot too. So I think in between the flowers and the bird, I really want to do it. This Lego set, not opening. I'm going to put it up. Hey, Herb, welcome in. I'm going to put it up and save it. And yeah, this one's might be a collector one day. So It's going to stay as it is. So thank you for the birthday presents on your birthday, Dawn. But yeah, I had fun and I went yarn shopping. Me and Amanda were hanging out. Stopped over at the Dollar Tree. Got a little bit of yarn. Not a lot. They didn't have as much as they normally do. Didn't have a huge selection. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah. It's cute. I can't wait for Joey to see it. But yeah, stopped over at Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree. Some of this I can't show because it's yarn for another person. And yes, that's got to be a secret because they don't know they're getting it. So let me get that one out of the bag. Yep, that one's fine. And got one more to get out of the bag. All right. Yarn has been transferred. So let's go with the yarn that I grabbed from Dollar Tree. Normally they have a bigger selection. I'm actually summoning a few people because I don't want to show this off before I see a few individuals get into chat because I know they're up and about and playing in the streets. And this was so like last 10-minute pop-up. So that way we could, there's my Bonnie. So that way we can do a Jivey raid. I did reach out to Miss China. I know China is working, so not sure she's going to be able to make it in. So yeah, I had fun playing yarn. Yeah, what's in the bag, Bonnie? What's in the bag? This bag was big. It had so much yarn. Hi, Brat. I don't see Brat. I see Miss Brat. Well, she's not the Brat, but she's the Miss. So, but I did get a little variety of yarn. Some of this actually is going, it's getting shipped out. Not all of it. And now that I say that, I'll probably switch out some of it just so that way some people don't know, because I know some people are waiting on some things for me. So that's why we went yarn shopping. Don't shush my birdie. She's fine. Shush you. So we've got the pretty in pink just Chanel. And we kind of went with the Easter colors. Maybe no Sunbunny. I'm not making a Sunbunny in this fuzzy stuff. I have my Sunbunny thread. So, but I had to grab these. I know I'm going to need them. I actually am very short on both of those colors. Then I couldn't pass up Just Cotton. And anybody in the States knows kind of what the basis of the Dollar Tree Premier Just Chanel is. But quickly, we'll say 65 yards, 100% polyester, number 6 bulky, nice and fuzzy. And this is not a 6 compared to all of the number 6s that I seen in Hobby Lobby today. This would maybe be a 5. Definitely not a 6. Because, man, there was some big yarn at Hobby Lobby today. Just Cotton from Premier. Dollar store yarn, of course. 87 yards. 80 meters. 50 grams. 85% cotton. 15% polyester. Medium, number 4. This is the turquoise. I really wish it wasn't a mixed fiber yarn. It's not terrible at all, but this would kind of be definitely not pot holder material. It will melt. It will melt. And then I got the yellow. So we got blue and yellow. Then got a ball of the Yarn Bee Scrubology Scrub It yarn. So this is kind of like more, I don't know, it's squishy. It's scrubby and squishy. It is scrubby and squishy. I love it. I actually have a scrubby for the dishes made out of it. 100% nylon, 85 grams, 79 yards. Depending on what you make, you can make quite a bit of, yeah. You really don't need a whole entire like dish rag for it. So you can get away with like little circles, or even if you made just like little squares. But yeah, I love this. No, Bonnie, it wasn't. Which made me even sadder. I probably should have went to Joann's, but Hobby Lobby is so much closer. So much closer. And I didn't want to be out all night long playing with yarn, which not a bad thing. It's so fun. But no, Hobby Lobby, not on sale. Not this week. So probably next week, of course. And then Amanda has made a frog that sits behind her. And I'm like, why haven't I made myself? I love a frog. So I bought me some yarn to make me a big frog, or however much frog I can make with 355 yards of the sugar wheel. 100% acrylic, 199 grams. Gelato, my motto, is the name of this yarn. Hey, Elaine, welcome in. So frog in the making on this one. And then this is all the same, different colors. But I love this yarn. Super soft, sport weight. 230 meters, or sorry, 230 yards, 210 meters. Let's see, how many grams? 71 grams. Lightweight number 3. So we have the purple. We have the pink. And we have more pink. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. It's so pretty. So pretty, so pretty. So that is the yarn. Ooh, I got quite a bit of that. But that is the lovely yarn that I decided to grab from Hobby Lobby tonight and the dollar store. I wanted so much more. Hi, Rudy. How are you tonight? Thank you for coming in, stopping by. I need a blue in here. Let's see. If I go blue, this is what I here's the pretty colors together. Is that better, Bonnie? Yeah, yeah. Timing's everything, and I don't have another week. I should have actually went yarn shopping quite a bit ago, and I didn't. So, or, what we got here? I just had a yarn and lunch. Or what about these colors? Thank you, ABD, for playing along with Birdie. And beautiful hat from Mara. So I think maybe some of this pink yarn might have to go into pretty hat. Now I gotta clean up my mess. You're on a lounge. There's China. Our China will be in here. Royalty is going to be walking into the palace soon. So, if we can get ready to roll out the red carpet for Miss China. Oh, look who is here. Hi, Felicia. How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry for all that crumbly noise. And then Bonnie. Miss Bonnie. I seen something's going to be on the way to you. I came across something and I seen a Bonnie and I had to grab it. So I grabbed it and it shall be to you by this weekend, or at least on its way to you by Saturday. And then everybody has been talking, not everybody, but a lot of people have been talking about this paintbrush holder from the Dollar Tree. I had to grab one. Yes, rolled out the red carpet for China, and here she is. The queen is in the house. So yeah, I had to grab me one of these little Doom guys because I try to keep my main hooks very accessible. I do have a hook pouchy guy. I don't want to have to get it out and unzip it every time I need to change my hook. And sometimes, depending on the project, I need different hooks, depending on what's on the table. Currently working on, I have an arm. I'm building an arm. Amigurumi arm. In the progress. Hold on, where it is. He is in the works. I feel like he's taking forever, though. But he's going to have a whole bunch of parts and pieces that I'm not having fun doing. And everything's so individual. I got to make a backpack. Like a little backpacky thing. See it? Duh. No, thank you. Good night, Jonathan. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, I'm not staying long at all. This was so quick. Pop-up rando. Come in, say hi, show off my yarn, and go to bed myself. I kept Bonnie up late last night and like a couple of nights. So, luckily, China stays up late. Otherwise, we'd be all tired. All of us. But China's going to use it. But yeah, check out this little guy at the bottom. So I got to make a beard, a mustache, little earmuffs, and a silly little hat. Like, gonna take forever. But I was trying to find him. I don't remember where. I think he's over there on the table. But yeah, after I get that one done, I still have 4 left to complete the whole kit of the 12. So very happy there. There, put it up there so I don't forget. And yet never mind, I lied. He's not on the table. Here's the silly guy. He's so creepy. These things look creepy when you're building them. And here he is. Here's the start of him. Just look creepy. Like you wouldn't think that he'd turn out looking like what they do. This one's by far been my favorite. It was the one that I really, really, really enjoyed doing the most out of all of them so far. Like, yeah, him's just cute. He's got cufflinks. And then I love the seed beads on his head. Hey, it's not magic. Welcome in. Not staying on too terribly long. Coming in, saying hi. Showed off a little bit of yarn that I stopped at Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree and got tonight. But yeah, here's my collection of critters that are all finished. Another one that I wasn't sure was going to turn out until some of his pieces kind of came on was this little guy. He's so tiny. His legs are so little. But yeah, I love his hair. His cute little hair flip up. His bangs, I guess. I was like, yeah, I never even thought I'd be able to get them to turn out looking somewhat like they were supposed to. But his character, I mean, and mind you, I'm still learning, like completely still learning self-taught crochet through old magazines that I got from yard sales and the whatnots. And then now just learning some of the stitches that I've been doing wrong or some things I wasn't doing quite right. But here's his match. Let me get his bangs out of his face. Not too terrible. I mean, obviously, the person that wrote the pattern and made it up herself, of course, is going to do, a stunning, magnificent job, but not too bad. But yeah, there's some stitches that I'm like, how do I do that? Here is lovely Mrs. Claus. She was fun. She's just like a bell shape, so her bottom, she's got a nice little bottom on her, and you can just kind of build up from that. She was also fun. But yeah, I've got the Rudolph. We'll do a quick walkthrough. I know I've already showed most of these on my live. Santa Claus. Santa Claus himself. Hey, Michael, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping in. Really, 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 really. All right. And here's Clarice. She was fun. Her bow was quite hard to make because I usually have fingernails and I just couldn't get it to fold quite right. But she even's got eyelashes. I don't want to pull off one of her ears. I guess if it falls off now, then I know I need to resew it back on and do a better job. She got eyelashes. What yarn did I use? Okay. Miss Felicia. So, and that's kind of been a struggle of making these silly little guys. They've been awesome to make. But all of the patterns in the book recommend a 3-weight. Finding 3-weight yarn locally in my stores, kind of almost possible. You can get 4-weight, medium 4-weight, and worsted all day long. But trying to find like the anything smaller than that, you can like this yarn. This one. This is a 3-weight, but it doesn't come in many colors. Hey, Lydia. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, because it doesn't come in many colors, and I didn't want to have to go out and buy yarn to finish the rest of the kit is kind of like most of them. It gives you everything you need to make Santa Claus and Rudolph. 100%. So the stuffing, the eyes, the embroidery thread, everything you need. Oh, the nose. I forgot about his nose. And even the little felt. So everything to make these two. And the pattern book to make everybody else. Thing is you have to supply the yarn for everybody else. Thank you, Lydia. I appreciate it. So thing was I had a lot of the colors, but it was all 4-weight. So what I've had to do is separate the yarn. So I have taken my 4-ply yarn, and I know I've done it on Zoom. I think Lydia's seen me do it. So I've taken a strand off of almost every color you see here. So all of this started out as 4-weight. This one, I fibbed. This one is actually cotton on her. And it is, I love this cotton, is the colorway I did for her because it was the only color that I could find in like a sandy, light beigey deer color. So yeah, she is cotton. Everything is so mixed. It is just the yarn I had. This is a sparkly yarn that I only had a small random ball of. So this sparkly white is completely different than this sparkly white. So all of this used to be a 4-weight, including all the blue. It says hi to you. Hello. Hello. Hey, it's not magic. Welcome in. So it's been a random mix of yarns. But then I did come across, I was at a Hobby Lobby, and I don't know why I could not find it, but they have like the assorted, what is it, 8-pack, 6-pack? I'm not really sure. It's of the cute little mini balls that you can get of yarn. So once I found those, they do seem to be a little bit thinner than the 4 weights that I have. And I got a whole bunch of the mini balls. The bag's are already in the trash, but like a long time ago. So I figured for the rest of them, I would do these mini balls. And I will quickly show you the ones that I have left. One of them, her finished size is about a 1/4 inch under 3 inches tall. So that's why I got my magnifying. I had to get a magnifying light thingy. And I got that from Harbor Freight. Well, I didn't get it. Mr. got it for me. But for this little guy, it's going to take a minute to do because she's tiny. But we'll show her off here real fast. So my little mini one that I got to do. It is one of the Misfit dolls. Love, peace, chicken grease. See you later. Be safe. Come say hi to my friends. Say hi, friends. All the friends.
Oh, hi.
This is my daughter, Chastity. Say hi. Okay. I said careful. You didn't see my toys. Okay, my daughter just realized that I won these Lego sets. She has no idea.
What do you mean you won them?
I won them. Well, this one, Miss Frosty ABD won it, and she gifted it to me. This one, I won myself.
Look at the froggy.
Yeah, I know. It's a 3-in-1. Like, how do you pick? Look at the 3-in-1 set that is. Out of all things, right? Hi, guys. Sorry, having a side conversation. Sorry. Yes. Hey, Jen. You can only do it if you do it on my live. Love you. Be safe. Enjoy dinner.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you eat pizza? Ah, my child. So, here is the Misfit doll that I got to get done. Hey, IBB. Hello. Yay, Jivey Raid. Jen Reeves and IBB. And actually, so that's the doll I got to do. But because these two are some pretty awesome ladies tonight, give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to press a few little buttons, have a little bit of fun playing on the backside of YouTube. And I'm sorry if anybody hasn't checked out any of my friends that are in chat tonight. You guys just need to go do that because all my friends are awesome sauce. All of them. Because I say it. I'll say this and I say it. All right, so let's see if I can press all these buttons the right way. Sometimes I can, most of the time I can't. But let's see. I don't know. I'm still trying to learn this whole Apple computer thing. I don't Apple computer. So I am trying to figure things out. There is my wonderful IVB. And I guess I could have typed a few words in there to say who it was. So that way you know what buttons you are pressing when you press them. But go check out my IVB. She started the hashtag GoSupport2024. It has taken off like a wildfire. Keep an eye on the community little section that's on your homepage. Yeah, there's been shout outs all over the streets thanks to her. Most people didn't even know existed. I guess we have a distance between like all of the little sections of crochet. So whenever, you get just a couple of people that aren't in other people's channels, it's kind of nice to still do the networking. And then let's go over here, still pressing buttons, and then I'll come back and actually pay attention to what I'm doing. And we'll probably head out pretty soon because, like I said, I was not planning on going live really, or staying terribly, terribly long. I have to work super early in the morning, which I will be up about 5:30 Central Standard Time. It is 11:07 here right now, so I'd like to get a little bit of crocheting done before I do decide to go to bed. And hey, thank you, Elaine. Much appreciated. And here is, and now that I'm actually using my brain, Jen reads. Except I need to put 2 E's and just the one. So go ahead and go check out Miss Jen's channel if you were not over there hanging out in the YouTube streets. It's a chuckle. It is a chuckle all the time. Your belly will actually hurt. And before you know it, it's like 4 hours later and you're like, wait, we're still here? Okay, not that long, but it's about 2 hours, and you kind of feel like, you've only been on with them for about a half an hour, and it's good belly laughs. So thank you, girls, for the encouragement to go live tonight, to do a quick pop-up, give everybody somewhere to hang out for a minute. So quickly back to. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Yeah, it is so, and it's belly laugh. It's not the silly chuckles or the fake make believe he's, and I'm not saying that there's a ton of people out there that are like that. There are some, but I don't know. You can just, it's wholesome fun. It's good wholesome fun. They'll make you laugh. And if not, I don't know. Maybe you might need to take some medicine. Next critter. Misfit bear. Well, they call it an elephant. That's not an elephant. It doesn't have much of a nose. Well, I guess it does. So if you look at it from the side view, apparently it's an elephant. Look at it this way, that's not an elephant. I'm sorry. And these cute little embroidery dot things that they think, that might be paint marker or fabric paint. Who's a cool kiddo, Miss Ivy? Me? I'm old. So, who's the kid in the house tonight? This next one, I've dreaded it the whole time since I've opened this book, since I've looked at that box. Here's all of them together, guys. This is all 12 that I am currently doing. And there is one. I am, I think I might cry while doing it. Honestly, I think so. Just look at this, guys. Let's see if I can get better lighting on this thing. He's cute. Yeah, I'll give him that. But in between every one of those variegated yarn rows is white. So like less than 6 stitches, you have to do a color change. Oh, sorry, 8. You have 8. 8 stitches and you color change. I'm like, why'd you guys have to make it so big? Like, couldn't we done like a little stubby one or something? Make it like sitting in the box with its head on? Like, did you really have to do variegated yarn? So for the variegated yarn, actually on this guy that I have chosen to do is 100% cotton. I had to buy it. And tonight when I was actually at Hobby Lobby, I seen some other yarn that probably would be more like this variegated. But the thing is like the variegation is like so close. I'm like, I don't know if I've ever seen a yarn that has like a 2-stitch variegation. And that's all it is. It's 2 stitches and it's a color change. I'm like, so the one that I've actually picked out and chose to do for his body, I guess they call it a body, a stick, a pole. I don't know. Again, Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton, but yeah, this is his chosen colors that I chose to do his body in between the white. So it's going to be 8 stitches of this, actually, technically 7.5 stitches of this, and 7.5 stitches of the white, back and forth to get his body built up, and then stay. Yeah. Then my last. Oh, and he's actually got. You see this here? He's got a collar, apparently. He needs a collar, and that's crocheted. With beads. I'm just like, I'm dreading that one. But the next one, I'm actually, the very last one, I'm saving it for last because I think he's going to work up pretty quick. After all of the tedious work that I've done to all of the other ones or with the other ones, I have a feeling this dude will work up so fast. I'm like, I'm saving you for last because I can probably get you done in like 2 days. And plus, I'll be so excited to be done with these. I've been working on these guys, and I mean not religiously in any way, shape, or form. You know, I've had birthdays and holidays and Christmases, and so I've sidetracked on some of. I was still crocheting, just not on those things. But I've been working on these since October 2023. Depending on what critter it is, it takes like a week to do, just because I mean, I've got a full-time job and kids and life, and I sit here and I chat in the YouTube. So when I should be crocheting, I'm hanging out in chat. But I do chat sometimes, back and forth. There's sometimes to where I don't try to focus on pattern chatting. Ooh, and I gotta show you guys my washcloth that I made after I show you the last little guy that I think is gonna work up so fast. I cannot wait to do him. Hey, Rudy. Thank you. Yes, we are both Central Time. But yeah, I cannot wait for this little guy. And he's got a cute little crown. Well, sometimes, not just me. Not just me. Last night it wasn't just me, but I'm just saying. Normally, yes, I do keep Bonnie up often. Me and her hangs out. Keep China up. China hangs out with us. Amanda hangs out. So the other day, I was in the back end of Amanda's little chit chat and chatting with her, and on the YouTube side of things, and she had already known that I was playing Yarn Chicken. I almost lost. Okay, not terrible, but considering I didn't know this was yarn that I had used for something else, it's all I had left, and I decided to start a washcloth. Here it is. Or face. This is more for the face. Oh, yes, China. I showed the yarn. It's okay. I can show you. I can show you later. So yeah, this is a textured. I don't know. I thought it was just be really good for like a body facey, because it doesn't have the scrubby, but it's got the texture. So I think it might be a decent exfoliator, just because of how it is textured. But here's what I had left. It's from my fingertips. I mean, I could have probably got another row in, but definitely not something that I want to get too much closer to play yarn chicken with. Worst case scenario, I mean, it's for the house, so I would have just grabbed another cotton that I have sitting up here and would have finished it. Wouldn't have looked as cool, and I probably wouldn't have showed it. So those are the little bit of things that I've been doing the last week in the YouTube streets, behind the scenes, playing in chats. What have you guys been working on? Here is the magnifying glass that I got, Mr. got. So it does have a nice little dust cover on the top. And see if I can get to this one. It's lighted. Nice for the tabletop. I kind of wish it had an extension. Like I wish I could go, but it can go, and then this moves in and out pretty decently. Nice rotation. And it's nicely lighted. So you can see everything you're doing. There we go. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we can maybe see her eyelashes. Why does that feel a little creepy? So of course, the further away you get with it, we are. So yeah, not too shabby. I think it's $25 at Harbor Freight. You can shop online. They will ship to your door. Love Harbor Freight most of the time on most of their products. It is a lifetime warranty. You break something or it gets broken, blah, 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 blah. You go in. If you, most of their stuff they do. And they took this back and it was broken. Oof. And actually, hold on, it's about to fall. Patrick Lydia says hello.
Late night, Lydia?
She says, hi, Patrick. She's in chat. Bonnie says she is going to get one for her craft room. But they're $29 down there. Was yours 30 or 20, 25? I thought I seen it online for $25.99. Anywho, that I can't wait to use it. I haven't used it yet. Maritza, good night. Yeah, we are actually we less than 10 minutes. 11:30. I'm ending it, and we're all gonna go night nights and get a good night's rest tonight, Bonnie. I don't want to keep her up late tonight. Sorry, not sorry. And she's fun to hang out with. Everybody go over to Bonnie's channel. Give me a second. She's fun. She's fun. She's fun. Paper crafter. Oh, man. You girl. Bonnie, I'm pretty sure people would just enjoy sitting there watching you do your paper stuff. Do. And actually, I'm not sure if I've got Nightbot going right now. I was going to do STRAWBERRY. I was going to go in the back end of the YouTubes to see, and I didn't get that far. Does not look like I got Nightbot in working order. A couple of seconds. Click, 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 click here. No. This one. Let's go find Nightbot. Oh, Felicia, you do more crafting than just the crochet? I would love to see it. And actually, yes, Nightbot is working. So feel free to get your link dropped by Nightbot. It is !strawberry. He is working. Oh, yes, I would love to see your stuff, Felicia. I know, right? I think usually they're on by 11 o'clock Central Time. So maybe they're not going live tonight. Oh, I'd get off in a heartbeat. Yes. Oh, actually, no. Felicia, I already told you. Mr. Patrick, Mr. is what I call him, but his name is Patrick. My son's name is Patrick, so I try to call that one Mr. so that way I can differentiate which one I'm talking about. But the other day, he had ordered something from, I don't know, where'd you get those planters? He's not listening to me because, he got them off of Amazon. He came up as soon as he got them in the house. He was like, I need to do an unboxing. I'm like, what? I'm like, for what? He goes, I got to show my girls. And I'm like, would you leave those two alone? Yeah, he loves you guys. You guys are awesome. We hang out there every time you come on, even though that sometimes I'm not like active completely in chat. I guarantee you are playing, and I'm in the kitchen of my house. That's why I have the panels.
They're the realest girls on YouTube.
He calls you the realest girls on YouTube. So he adores the both of you. Yeah. But you play in my, like, I can almost put you on speaker in my house and everybody knows who's coming on. It's kind of fun. But since I'm here and you're here, I might as well show you the things that he got. And hopefully Miss Mona, if she's not lurking in the back end, maybe she can just come check out these little seeds starter trays that he got. I gotta tell I'm like, whatever. Oh my. So apparently they're supposed to be, they're reusable. Do you remember a price?
It's like $20 for
Oh, that ain't bad at all. So $20-ish, give or take. So this is what we got. It's a seed starter set. Oh, royalty has spoken to you, sir.
What's that?
Your queen, China, says hello, Patrick.
Oh, hi, China.
Do you have? He got giddy. So that's what it is. But this isn't showing the true product. So what the product is yeah. So here's the bottom of the trays. Hey, Spoon. Hello, hello, hello. So they're silicone, so you can pop them out and still reuse them because you put your dirt in. And Spoon, yes, you might like these too because Spoon does a ton of gardening. So this isn't the actual set. So this is an Amazon box. I'm sure they like just have a generic picture. of this. And actually this one, let's see. Nope. This one here on the box, this is the set that I have. Or that this is. I know, I'm just so excited that you're here. And this happens to be what we're showing right now. We did show yarn. Well, that too. And reusable, because you can't really use the plastic ones because they just crinkle and stuff. So what he's saying, the really awesome thing about the silicone bottoms is it's very gentle to get out, so you're not really damaging a lot of the roots. Because when you do the other plasticky black ones, you're like to make it come out. So the whole kit itself, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these sets, and it comes with the clear tray. Collects your water, and it keeps it actually, it looks like maybe a 1/4 inch off of the bottom, so it's not completely setting all the way on the bottom. If you can see the gap, maybe might be a little bit hard, but there's a little bit of a gap there. Let's see. Spoon says I think I've seen those on Amazon, and they have a spot to go clip in a pin plant light. Ooh, that would be nice. They actually may. There's quite a bit of stuff all down here in the bottom of this kit. This is what it all comes with for like 20 bucks. So nice. We get a marker. That's fine. And it's actually, you can turn the vents. Lydia, I believe Patrick said they were roughly, he thinks he remembers them at $20. Yeah, it has the lid. And, yeah. So this is the whole thing. That's what Spoon just said. Okay, yes, Spoon, you are correct. He just said it's like $25, and you can get the one that has the light for this. This one did not come with the light. And yeah, I like how tall this is. What did you say?
I already have a light, so I didn't.
Yeah. We don't need the light. We've got plenty of grow lights. So nice snapping in together. So there's 5 of these, $20. Comes with also little marker, I guess, to write on your tags. Of course. 1 tag per little squarey guy.
But it's not cheap thin plastic either. It's kind of rough.
Oh yeah, this is thick plastic. This isn't like definitely nothing like the cheap black plastic trays.
It's really rough.
And then once you put it together, oh yeah, that's very nice. These are quite nice. Very surprising. But it also comes with like little tools to help get your stuff out of the garden. Hey, Niffy, welcome in. Welcome in. Here's all the other vents for all the other ones. So the vents, the tools, little taggies, the pen. Ooh. 5 complete trays for 20 bucks. So yeah, whenever he got it, he's like, I have to show that off. See, did I do it right? Did I put it back there? Oh, look at that. Nope, I didn't. I had a feeling. I said no, it goes in there. There we go. That's a first. That is the first that I got something out of the box and was able to put it back into the same box. 2 seconds. Let me go set it down. So we will be experimenting with those this gardening season. But I did say I was going to end it at 10 or at 11:30, not 10:30. We got on about 10:35. Been on for about an hour. Didn't want to stay too long. I do have to get up early in the morning, but yeah, I wanted to show all of the yarn. And yes, Miss China, we will connect, and I will show you all the fun yarns. And I still have some more yarn shopping to do because I need to get access to some more of this green yarn. Yeah, we need more of this. Lots of. So this yarn will be at Joann's. So I will have to make a trip to Joann's to get that yarn. But I have to say thank you all for coming to hang out. Very random pop-up. We'll talk more. We will. Spoon says, thank you for showing the seedling trays. I have looked at those specific ones and thought about them. I'm quite impressed. We've gardened for a long time. We've done all the fun things. We've tried a bunch of things. I got an what do we
That's what we got to do. One of their lives, so we could share our seed binder.
Oh yeah, I would love to share my seed binder.
Yeah, we could share.
Yeah.
Seed with them too.
Oh, that would be so cool. As long as yes. Well, a lot of our
It's a
seeds.
little late, but
Well, yeah, but a lot of our seeds may like Spoon might not have access to our seeds, but I know Felicia knows from where we get our seeds from. So she may have some of them, but I would love to share seeds
oh
with
no,
you
I
guys.
got some special ones that probably nobody knows about.
Now he's talking about special seeds.
Tomato seeds. I mean.
Now I'm curious. No, what some of the heirlooms?
No, from breeders, like micro ones and stuff. Like hanging basket ones and full varieties like you just don't see.
Apparently he's got super secret seeds. Oh, she can't. So, Spoon, where we get a lot of our seeds from, and huge supporter, they're local here in Missouri. Baker Creek. Thank you. I know, but I was getting stuck because when you go to Baker's Creek, it pulls up rareseeds.com. But Baker's Creek is where we order most of our seeds from. They're here locally. They do a whole bunch of festivals, not a whole bunch, but they do a couple big festivals. There's one here in Mansfield, Missouri, and then there's also another one out in California. So they have two. It just, all of their stuff is, yay. Spoon orders from Baker's Creek. Yay. I love them. And never had a problem with any of their stuff. I got my goji berry plants from there. Saffron. I started saffron. Got them from there. I did order asparagus roots and never planted them. I wonder where those are. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I know where those are. Maybe I should pull those out. Blessed to Crochet, welcome in. Hello. But Spoon, there are a couple. Hey, little Lego. How are you, sir? Welcome in. I do have a couple more error planner thingies that we used. I'm adoring them. They're for outside. How big are they? What, 5 gallon, 6 gallon?
Yeah, like 6 gallons.
They're like 6
called
gallon.
AirPods.
They're called air pots. They come in flat sheets, and you actually just put it in a circle, and they give you
The
some little
bumpy
screws.
black plastic.
Yeah, they're bumpy black plasticky guys. Got a ton of them in the backyard. That's what we grew most of everything in last year. I've got raspberries in there now. Goji berries are in one of them. And that's where tomatoes are going to go. I really want to do corn. But we have some moles and voles that like to uproot my corn. And I'm not so sure corn can be grown in a planter or like in a container.
You gotta grow it densely.
So trying to figure out how I'm going to get my corn, because I do want corn. And not just for me, but my bird loves corn. So Ivy B. Oh, girl, I love you. See, this is this little bit of part of the belly giggles that happened. Just And then Miss Ivy was like, oh no, VJ's in chat. I gotta get quiet. And Miss VJ's talking about dancing on a pole. I was like, what are we doing? This, oh man, we were doing some pole dancing and it was amazing. It was amazing. Corn. Now, okay, hold up. I have questions. How are we growing corn? Just saying. Put a thought to that one. Oh, hey, guess what? Felicia said I could do corn in the container.
Yeah, you have to plant a lot of corn so that it fertilizes.
Well, I know, but wouldn't that be a lot of top heavy? That's my
Have
concern.
like a good patch of it.
All right, we're doing corn. We will put corn in the containers and we'll do it together and we'll see what happens.
We did, do the whole, do the wood.
Huh?
Use the raised
Oh,
beds.
the big. Yeah, we do have a couple of raised beds that I could easily put them in, but especially if we put up the cattle panel thingy, trellis. So, but yeah, some fun things that I want to do in the garden and grow vegetables like corn, cucumbers, because I want to make my own pickles. Felicia started, and I am going way over my 10:30 or 11:30 that I said I was going to get off. But Felicia has got this thought in my head: Kool-Aid pickles. What's this about? Like, I've heard of like the pickled beets, and you can put Kool-Aid pickles. If you guys want to do Kool-Aid pickles, look it up. It's in the works, but I need to grow my cucumbers for the Kool-Aid pickles. So tomatoes, cucumbers, corn, green peppers, red peppers, or snacking peppers. Actually, it's a red pepper and snacking pepper. And those I actually brought in last winter. No, this is the first winter to overwinter them. I actually still have a couple of flowers on them already. Oh, man, you guys. It's late for you. I guess that's why we our brains aren't quite clicking right with all the words. Miss Bless says, I do not have a green thumb and she will stick to crochet. Ooh, beet jelly. I'm not sure I know what beet jelly is. And like I can do beets, but they have to be roasted. And I have to have them with leeks is like the only way, but I have to eat like a piece of them together. So a leek and a beet that have been roasted with some like rosemary and some olive oil, thyme, little bit of oregano. Oh, no. See, now, little Lego, I can't read that comment, though. But why can't I say that? No, I truly enjoy the whole gardening thing. Got a whole bunch of plants inside. I do need to actually cut those back and trim them and do some free plants, at the front yard. Yep, 11:40 here, Miss Mary. Here in Missouri. Yeah, I know. Okay, yes. See, I told you it's late. Little slow. I didn't know that, IVB. She says Illinois farmers make beet jelly because they say it's the easiest to grow. I love driving through Illinois. I've kind of been from here to Chicago to Michigan area to Indiana, so kind of been all up in those areas. So I had to drive through Illinois for that. And the first time it was a nice view. Second time, I'm like, are we there yet? Third time, I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like we've been driving for 9 days. Yeah, beet jelly. Do we need to go look up beet jelly real fast? And then we will probably head out because yeah, my eyes are getting a little bit tireder than what they need to be. So let's go to beet jelly. I've never heard of beet jelly for real. Let's pull that guy up. All right, so let's go in a random YouTube search together. Why not? Share screen. I have yarn fibers tickling my nose. And just driving me crazy. All right. All right. Beet jelly. I mean, if anything, is this something that we need to like do together? Hey, little Lego girl, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Me and little Lego girl are going live the 8th of April, which is the eclipse day. I'm a junkie for the stars and astrology and all that good stuff. So super excited for that day. And actually, just 2 days ago, we had a lunar eclipse, but we couldn't see it here in the Americas. If you were in South Africa, you could have seen it. But obviously, I am not there. So we missed a very, very, very pretty lunar eclipse. But there was a couple YouTube channels. And I don't know what any of them were just because they were live on my home screen. So nobody that I actually particularly subscribed to, but they were showing the whole lunar eclipse, which was pretty cool. 8 to 10 beets. So beet jelly, 8 to 10 beets, 5 cups water, half a cup of lemon juice, 1 pack of dry pectin, 6 cups of sugar. Excuse me. Let's see. Peel the beets, simmer. When they're tender, drain them off. Measuring 4 cups of the beet juice because I'm pretty sure you probably want the flavor of the beets. Bring to a full rolling boil. This is after you have already boiled your beets. You bring that back to a full rolling boil after you've added the lemon juice and the pectin in a large pot. Stir in your sugar all at once and return it to a full boil. You got to get it a good boil. It's kind of fun to say. Remove it from the heat. Ladle into a clean, hot, sterilized jar, leaving a little bit of headspace. Then process. And then it says the very last one, I process any jelly for 5 minutes in a boiling water bath, even though the recipe doesn't call for it, which means that after it has been lidded and screwed on and all of it in the jar, there's a little rack that you can put into the bottom of in a pot that keeps your glass from actually touching the bottom because it could actually explode. So that's a little metal rack that keeps it up off the bottom, and you can boil that for 5 minutes, and it kind of just sterilizes everything once it goes into the jar, which I have not really been. I've not canned much of anything. Hey, Michelle D, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. We are kind of wrapping it up. I did call like a last minute at 11:20, and then still been here chit-chatting. So eventually we'll leave. Not sure when, but eventually it will be a thing. But yeah, I would like to get into canning a few things. I can't say beet jelly will be one of them. Cranberry jelly though, I almost, if I run out of it, I have to make more.
Ask if anybody's ever made dandelion jelly.
Now, new question. We had a pop-up question come in from behind the scenes. Has anybody made dandelion jelly? Anyone? Miss Felicia says yes. Water bath canning for jams, jellies, and acidic foods.
I want to try that at least 50 bits and make it. 50 bits. 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 50 bits.
Miss Spoon says you can do pickled green beans if you haven't already. Very easy. What? I like green beans. It was funny the other night. Mister was like, "Do you want some green beans?" I'm like, "You're just eating green beans?" He's like, "Yeah, I was in the mood for green beans." Let's eat green beans. Oh yes, Spoon has made dandelion jelly and lavender jelly. I would be interested in the lavender jelly. I'd have to be very careful though. I actually have a dry bunch of lavender sitting on my table right now. I love the smell of lavender. And there is Outback Steakhouse. I don't know if it's a seasonal drink, but they have a blueberry lavender beverage that is superb. It is so good. So good. Bonnie says she loves cranberry jelly. Yeah, it's a supply. There's a big Tupperware container of it. I make 2, like the bag of cranberries you can buy. I do 2 of those at once. I'm not making it every week or 2. I'm not. It's crazy. He eats it on everything. Good night, Miss Blessed to Crochet. Miss Mary, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you stopping in. Dandelion jelly with flowers, roots, or both. Well, hello, mister.
Yeah.
You've had a further question. So,
Well,
flowers, roots,
just the
or both?
flowers, and you got to pick the green off.
Okay, so he's saying just like the yellow part of the flower, and you got to pick the leaves off. Otherwise, it gets bitter. Spoon says that you can candy the roots.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I like candy. Bonnie says Longhorn has blueberry margaritas. Oh, yum. Very yum. Lavender ice cream. Oh, yes. Especially if and there's some cakes that require ice cream to be paired with it to be good. And I think that lavender ice cream with just a kind of plain basic cake with a glaze on it, and that lavender would probably really be okay. Now I'm hungry. Just the other night I made blueberry cakes whenever Miss Mona and Felicia were on. I'm like, hey, don't get off yet. I gotta wait to pull my blueberry cake out of the oven. It was so yum. It was supposed to be blueberry muffins, but I was not gonna do individual portions. I was not gonna get out all the paper little cups. I wasn't gonna get out a scooper. Nope. I mixed it, and it's the bag stuff. Because even though I do like to bake from scratch, that's like stuff I do personally for fun. Love stuff. This was just, I was like, I need some blueberries. Need blueberry cake. So dumped it into a little square pan, and we had blueberry cake instead of blueberry muffins. Miss Spoon says, yes, the flowers just like dandelion mead. What's that, Miss Spoon? I might have to investigate. Miss Humphreys, and sorry, I don't mean to drink on camera, but my mouth is starting to get a little dry. I have dried roots for tea. Haven't used the flowers. Yes, blueberry. I can blueberry everything. Give me a blueberry. We went up 2 years ago.
Blueberry
No, actually, I think it's all gone.
Nope.
Or are you hiding it?
Nope.
Blueberry, and it's not muffin, it's cake. Blueberry cake sitting on the counter. But a couple of years ago, we went up to Taylor, Michigan for a hockey tournament. And, we knew we were going up there. So I was trying to think of things to do, within being there, because I know there was going to be some downtime. We were in Michigan playing hockey for 2 weeks. In between Mr. Coaching, a number amount of teams, both of my kids playing, and then, of course, had to support other kids that were on our teams that were playing in other games. But I knew there'd still be, in the 2 weeks, there'd still be some downtime. So trying to figure out all the good stuff to do. We did a couple fishing trips off the pier. But on the way home, we stopped and we got to pick wild, or not wild, but blueberries. It was a blueberry farm. These bushes were huge, huge. And oh man, the berries were so good. Oh, I could almost drive back up there just to go pick the blueberries. Nope, not exaggerating. They were so delicious. And they were only like $2.99 a pound for freshly picked blueberries. No, I need to go back up there, get a nice little list from who all wants them, go pick them. We can do a flash freeze, and then we can ship them out. They were so yummy. So yummy. Yes, blueberry pancakes. Homer Simpson. I'm not going to try to pull that one off, Will. I sound completely terrible. But I am going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. It is 11:52 Central Standard Time. Thank you all for coming to hang out, letting me show off the yarn, my winnings, the gifts that I kind of got from Miss ABD, which was so awesome. Showing off some gardening stuff, a little bit of everything you'll find on my channel. We're here to have fun. I love tons of crafts. And actually, I need to go back up and see what all Miss Felicia said that she does craft-wise. I did see it, but I'm not really sure what distracted me. So really quickly, just in case I can see it, because I don't want to be rude in any way, shape, or form, because I had actually asked what she does besides the crochet and the gardening and enjoying friends. I'm going to have to take a little screenshot of that. Miss Felicia says she likes My Gardener, Botanical Interest, and Southern Seed Exchange. Yes, I am actually, I think I'm a part of the Southern Seed Exchange little newsletter.
Who?
Southern Seed Exchange.
No, what about Gardener?
M.I. Gardner.
Oh, the YouTube guy?
I'm assuming it's a YouTube thing or company, but
Is that the guy with the accent?
I don't know. I've never seen him.
If that's what you're talking about, yeah, he's awesome.
Sounds like you may know him, so I would assume that yes, it's probably the same person. And I will find out once I get down to the new comments, because I'm still trying to scroll up. I'm sorry, now putting candy in my mouth. The dollar store. I went to the dollar store because I had to buy candy to put in Easter eggs for my kids to do the nighttime Easter egg hunt, because both of my kids are way too old to be doing Easter stuff, but they both still really, really, really want and expect to have an Easter basket and an Easter egg hunt. At 22 and 17. I say let them be kids. If that's what they enjoy, what's it going to be to go spoil them with a cute little Easter basket? And so for Easter egg hunts, it's after 9 o'clock at nighttime. So it has to be as dark as it can be in my neighborhood. And after 9, it's usually very, very dark. And they get to go out with flashlights and find their Easter eggs. Because, I'm sorry, we're not going to just dump Easter eggs in the yard at that age. So they have to work for them. So Miss Felicia says, yes, she is very crafty. Not very, but she said crafty. I'm going to say very crafty because she is very crafty. She sews, crochets, knits, paints, draw, watercolor, quilt, Cricut, etc., etc. So she kind of sounds like I dabble. As I do craft a lot, but I dabble. I crochet forever, and I cook and bake are my main crafts. But yeah, we'll do all the fun stuff. Yes, Felicia says yes. He has a website. You are talking about the right guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I learned a lot from him I've been watching him for like 10 years.
Apparently, Mister's been watching him for about 10 years. So he's learned a lot from him. So thank you, everyone. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Bonnie. Yeah. Here's the candy that I got from the dollar store for the Easter eggs. So, and it's dollar store candy, so it's like no bougie stuff. That's kind of why I got so much of it. But They have these now and later jelly beans. I'm worried because I might get addicted to these things. I love jelly beans, and these are really good. So yes. Oh, Miss Felicia does all the things, cooking and baking, and yep. It's just I want to try to do as much as I can from scratch, no matter what it is, whether it's crafting, cooking, gardening. Just do what I can if I can do it, or at least I'll give it a shot. If I can't do it, I might try it again. Can you put money in the Easter eggs? I will put it in her basket, plastic Easter eggs with money. I do money. I do 2 of the big eggs. Big egg will have, one will have 10, one will have 20 in it. The eggs are huge and they are so hidden. It's awesome. But so far, I think almost every year, my son's gotten most of the money eggs. But I think this year, because of the age, I might do some lottery tickets too, just because it's a little fun and I can get away with $1. So thank you guys. Have a lovely evening. I appreciate all of you coming to hang out. Be on the lookout for random pop-ups. I do hopefully, come after Easter, I'll be able to sit back and see. Tang, 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 tang. Look who's in the house. Rolling out more red carpets. But yeah, I'll be around the streets. Like I said, hopefully be able to figure out which day I can actually specifically go on. But most of the time, it's going to be after 9, 10 o'clock. Anytime I go on. So have a good night. Anybody coming back and hit the replay, thank you so much for coming to hang out, checking us out, having all the fun. Enjoy the yarn. It's been fun. Have a good night, everybody. Sleep sweet. See you in the street. I'm sure I'll still be in the streets for a minute, and then if not, did you hear him? I don't know if she can actually hear you, but Miss Felicia, he said, "Bye, Felicia," in the most loving way, because girl, he loves you and Mona. It's been amazing. So sleep sweet, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.